Hi, hello, namaste. Welcome back to Needs of Children. We are discussing about 8th standard English medium social science, in that economics lesson number 4, continued part of government and the economy. In the previous session we get the information about achievements and failures of the planning of India. So let's come to in this session we are going to get the more information about government and the economy. Economic reforms like considered as the L.P.G policies, liberalization, privatization and globalization policies. Many economists became dissatisfied with the performance of the Indian economy, especially the public sector enterprises, because during 1990-91 India faced serious economic problems. So what are the problems we are faced? The huge deficit in trade balance, declining foreign exchange reserves, severe inflation, very high budget deficit crippled the Indian economy and also life of the people. So these are the major problems we are faced during 1990s and 91 economic problems. So that in this context, the need for reforming economic policy was widely felt, and hence the new economic policy was initiated in the year 1991. So that is only the concept new economy policy is considered as the new economy policy is also called as economic reforms, as these policies comprises three concepts like liberalization, privatization and globalization. Let's come to these are called as L.P.G policies. Then what are these three concepts? Number one, liberalization. The concept of liberalization means the removal of loosening of restrictions of government on economic system. That is the concept liberalization. And the privatization, the transfer of ownership, property or business from the government to private sector is termed as privatization. And the concept of globalization, integrate the local economy with world economy is known as globalization. So these are the three concepts are considered as the L.P.G policies. Let's come to the economic reforms. So what is the meaning of economic reforms? Economic reforms refers to the adoption of policies to eliminate the market barriers, encourage economic participation from private sector, reduce the fiscal deficit, fiscal nothing but financial deficit, increase exports and reduce imports, etc. for increasing the growth rate of the economy. So it plays a very important role. Here are this package of reforms consists. The economic liberalization package of reforms consisted of: number one, a liberal industrial policy to invite foreign investment by privatization of industries and abolishing the increasing system. Second one, automatic approval for foreign direct investment (FDI) for many activities. And the third one, a liberal import-export policy for necessary raw materials. And fourth one, reforming the banking and financial sector in accordance with the internationally accepted standards. Fifth one, reforms in the tax structure for ensuring higher coverage of taxpayers and increasing the tax revenue. And the sixth one, withdrawing and restricting government interference on investment and also privatization of public sector enterprises. So these are some of the very important economical liberalization package of reforms consisted. As the economic liberalization has helped India to grow at faster pace, India is now considered one of the major economies of Asia. The foreign investment in India has increased over the years. Many multinational companies have set up their offices in India. Even the India, it has been the per capita of GDP India has increased, which is a positive sign. India has emerged as a leading exporter of services, software and information technology products. Many companies such as Wipro, TCS, HCL Technologies, Tech Mahindra are worldwide famous. Thus, the new economic policy is taking India towards liberal economy or market economy. It has relieved India much of her hardships that she faced in 1990. More than everything else, India could withstand the economic recession that swept the world in 2008 and 9. So let's come to some of the current programs for the economic development of the government. So the governments have implemented various programs for accelerating economic development. A few prominent current programs are as follows. So let's come to which are those. Number one, it is considered as the general development. In that, it is called as the Digital India. What is the concept of Digital India? To ensure that government services are available to citizens electronically and people get benefited from the latest information and communication technology. That is the concept of Digital India. The next one, agricultural and rural development. Under this, Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana provide insurance cover to Rabi and Kharif crops and financial support to farmers in case of damage of crops under the Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana. And the next one, Pradhan Mantri Krishi sinchayi Yojana. Under this scheme, irrigating the field of every farmer and improving water use efficiency to provide per drop more crop under this scheme name called as Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchayi Yojana PMKSY. Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme MGNREGS. Under this scheme, legal guarantee for 100 days of employment in every financial year to adult members of any rural household willing to public work related to unskilled manual work at the statutory minimum wages. And the next, Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana. Under this, good weather road connectivity to unconnected villages, connecting all the villages to connecting roads considered as all weather connected to villages. So that is one of the very important Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana under the agricultural and rural development. And the third one, Industrial Development Scheme. Under this, Make in India. So what is the concept of Make in India? To encourage multinational as well as domestic companies to manufacture their products in India and create jobs and skill enhancement in 25 sectors. It is given the importance for Make in India. The next, Startup India and Stand Up India to provide support to all startup businesses in all aspects of doing business in India. That is the one more very important concept, Startup India and Stand Up India. The next, Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana. Under this scheme, the small business startups or entrepreneurs can avail loans from 50,000 to 10 lakh to start grow their business under the three Shishu, Kishore and Tarun categories of the scheme. They can get the Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana for a startup business loans. It is available for Shishu, it is covering up to 50,000, Kishore 50 to 5 lakh, Tarun it is 5 lakh to 10 lakh. So these are the industrial development. And the next, social sector. Under this, Swach Bharat Abhiyan. To fulfill Mahatma Gandhi dream of clean and hygiene India, it is introduced Swach Bharat Abhiyan. The next, Skill India. To provide encouragement to youth for development of employable skills by providing monetary rewards by recognition of prior learning or by undergoing training at affiliated centers. It is providing many Skill India, providing skills to many of the unemployeds, training for those. So launch of a Skill India campaign. The next, Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana. Under this scheme, National Mission for Financial Inclusion to ensure access to financial services, namely banking, savings and deposit accounts, remittance, credit, insurance, pension in an affordable manner, providing the Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana. Under this, so many of the people, they got the banking transactions, so deposit accounts, remittance. And the next, Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana. So under this scheme, life insurance scheme aimed at increasing the penetration of the life insurance cover in India. The scheme is open and available to all Indian citizens between the age group of 18 to 50 years. It is provided Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana and Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana. So under this is an accident insurance scheme. It aimed at increasing the penetration of accidental insurance cover in India. The scheme is open and available to all Indian citizens between the age of 18 to 70 years, providing the insurance claim under the Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana. And the next, Atal Pension Yojana. Under this Atal Pension Yojana, the scheme provides a monthly pension of rupees 1000 to 5000 per month based on the contribution amount to targeted to the private unorganized sector and is open to all Indian citizens between the age group of 18 to 40 years, providing the Atal Pension Yojana. So these are all under the social sector schemes. Some of the urban development. Under this, Atal Mission on Rejuvenation and Urban Transformation, AMRUT. Under this scheme, to enable better living and drive economic growth, stressing on the need for people-centric urban planning and development, it has been introduced under the AMRUT. Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. So, to enable better living and drive economic growth, stressing on the need for people-centric urban planning and development, it is introduced name called as Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. Now the next, smart city mission. So under this concept, to develop 100 cities all over the country, making them citizen friendly and sustainable. Smart city mission, it has been undertaken, and many of the important schemes has been provided to 100 cities over the country, make them citizen friendly and sustainable. The country is witnessing higher growth than many developed countries and is slated to be the emerging economic superpower. The state government also implements a number of similar programs to improve the welfare of the people. So that's it about today's session. I hope you have understood till now what we are discussed. If you have any doubts related to the entire lesson, you can comment in the comment box. I will solve your doubts. And I will come back with the next video. Until, keep watching my channel. Thank you. Have a nice day. See you in the next session. Bye bye. Take care.